Welcome back, bud. You look good.
Thanks for having me.
Congrats on everything. I got to get into every single thing. You're always a great guest. I want to talk about this because there's all these celebrity lookalike contests that are happening right now. They're very popular. There was a Timothée Chalamet one that was big. There was a Glenn Powell one that was big.
I was in both of those, yeah.
Yeah, you tried out and didn't get it. Yeah, but there's a Joe Keery lookalike contest.
Yeah.
And then these guys came in a tie.
Yeah.
Troy and Max, congratulations, not bad. What do you feel? Did your phone blow up when
Well,
these
I'm
things...
happy for him. I was third. I was.
You were third. Well, you tried. Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah,
yeah,
but you don't quite look like you.
Not
So that's a bummer. Yeah.
I got a gift card, like a $5 gift card to like an Arby's or something like that. And that was good.
Yeah. What do they? Do they win something?
I don't know. They must win something. You would imagine that they do win.
Well,
something.
now they're on the Tonight Show. So that's kind of a good prize. Congratulations. You're a good guy to look like.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Stranger Things because obviously this is the fifth. This is the final season. You wrapped in December.
Yeah.
Joe, what does it feel like?
It's crazy, really. Really, it was a long year. So we shot for about a year.
Yeah.
And it was while I was working on all this stuff, but to wrap it all up and to kind of, the anticipation of working on something for so long. I mean, it's been one-third of my life, really. So
Correct.
It was it was
Did it sink
emotional.
in at all, or it was just like work, and then you go, hey, wait, it's over?
Kinda. I mean, yeah, we sort of like got to that last day, and it was like, everything really hit on that last day of shooting. And then I stuck around and watched the other cast members rap, and it was just emotional and great, and those people are family for life for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so wild. As you were saying backstage that if someone didn't cast you as Steve,
Yeah.
this whole chunk of your life wouldn't have happened.
Definited not. No.
Yeah, so it's a really you're very humble and grateful, and that's one of the
nice.
reasons I like you. Yeah, you're great. Well, congrats on that, and come back when we talk about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Joe. This is your... The Crux. The Crux is the album. Yeah, there you are. That's you hanging out of a window.
For dear life.
But here's what I love, because there's so many questions I have about this album cover. There's 1,000 Easter eggs, but also I love the back of the cover as well, the album cover. That is you hanging out of the window.
Yeah. That was my friend Jake's idea. So thank you, Jake, for letting me hang out this window. Thank you, Jake.
I mean, you did a lot of work on this. Is there Easter eggs in here, or we'll just have to figure that out ourselves?
You could say that, yeah. There's a lot. I mean, I think,
it's fantastic to look at.
It's really, I've done stuff that's kind of like minimalistic before, and I just wanted a maximal cover and something that, a theme of the record is one of many. So just having a lot going on and a lot to look at, and I know not everybody's going to have this vinyl, but when I was a kid, I would
everyone will have this vinyl.
Well, I hope so.
Everyone will have this vinyl. I cannot wait. The Crux. I love a good vinyl, and I love putting on the record and listening to it and then studying the album.
Yeah, that's exactly what I love to do. Just turn it over and kind of inspect. Oh, I didn't notice that. Like, there's a tiny little mouse right there that you would never see. I think it's basically just for me. You'll never see it. It's a mouse dressed as the bellman. There's a mouse dressed as the bellman.
But then I like this. There's a shirtless dude up here.
That was the stunt coordinator Gianni, and
is that right?
Yeah, he just took his shirt off. He did.
As one does.
As one does when you're working in Hollywood.
You recorded here at Electric Lady in New York.
Yes.
Which is, doesn't get much better. The Roots.
I mean,
absolutely, yeah. They're
absolutely major history.
The Roots.
I saw your drum set was at the top of that stairwell, and we'd always go up past it to drink coffee on the roof, and we'd be like, "Oh, don't touch the drum set."
It's Questlo's joke, yeah.
Very gentle with that drum set.
Tariq came a couple times, but he taught me some secrets about Electric Lady. Do you know there's water running through it?
Really?
There's like a stream, right, or something?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Underneath?
Underneath.
Yeah.
There's a removable thing in the floor, and you can remove the floor, and there's running water underneath. I swear.
It's called the Minetta Creek.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Minetta Creek, yes.
So much history at that place. It's like
who? We had
every person.
Jimi Hendrix.
I mean,
Bowie.
Yep. John Lennon, AC/DC, Taylor Swift,
Patti Smith.
Smith.
Joe Keery.
Yeah. Well.
Yes, that's right. The Crux. It's the greatest vibe. Can I, last time, I think, since we talked, you were on the show,
Yeah.
Your album Decide was out, End of Beginning was your song. Can I just say a couple of things? You can plug your ears if you don't want to hear it. It hit #1 on the global Spotify chart. #1, by the way.
Yeah.
It's been streamed 1.5 billion times. It was the 6th most streamed song in the world in 2024. In the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And it has over 60 billion views on TikTok.
Yeah.
Joe, wow. How's it feel?
Good. It feels
That's
cool.
gotta feel cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that people listen to the song. It seemed, from what I saw, also it was really cool that people connected to like the message of the song and just kind of reconnecting with your past and visiting a place that really means so much to you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about that city, but
Every time I
yeah,
heard it,
it's cool.
I was like, I love this song. It almost felt like a song that I know, and it's just felt comforting to me. I'm like, oh, I love that song so much. Every
That's the
time
highest praise you can give me. That's so cool.
I loved it. I still do. Every time I hear it, I love it. Now you're doing Coachella.
Yeah.
You're doing a big tour.
Yeah.
You're gonna go on a global tour with a band called Post Animal,
Yeah, my boys.
and that's your butt.
Yeah. Those are the guys I came up with in Chicago, and we've been friends forever. And we worked on music together, and so it's a big full circle moment for me personally to, get to spend this time with them and hit the road and see these places. I'm very excited. It's going to be a dream fulfillment moment.
I was going to ask you a question because I know when you started performing, you would perform in this wig and sunglasses.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great look, by the way.
That's kind of an amazing. Yeah.
I like the white jumpsuit. It kind of reminds me of a young Jimmy Fallon there when I was. Looked like we could be in the same.
I'm really glad that you brought this up because this is like a Juicy Couture full onesie, right?
Yes.
We were going for more of a workwear thing, but I saw this. This is when you're opening for the Strokes, correct?
Yeah.
And so I knew that we were not going to do this. I knew we were going to hang it up, and I thought that I would bring
Come on.
one of this jumpsuit for Jimmy.
You kidding me? Does it say Jimmy? That's my dude. That's what I'm talking about. I can do this, man. Oh, no. No! Joe, the real one?
That's the one.
Could I? Should I?
That's very worn. That's exactly it.
Oh my God. Joe Keery, The Crux, is available everywhere on April 4th. Joe's performing Basic Being Basic after the break. Stick around, everybody.